Welcome back to the Sunday Night Sports Blitz. Now, we're only 2 weeks into the season, and the Grambling women's basketball team has already felt the effects of COVID on sports in 2020, losing their home opener because of an outbreak at Northwestern State.
That's right, Wesley. Head coach of the Lady Tigers, Freddie Murray, said that adjusting to the unknown, that's just part of coaching in 2020. Emma Kate Few has more.
We started against Florida and La Tech, obviously some tough matchups there, but you're coming up on 2 more tough matchups next week. So kind of what did you see from your team and those early on matchups that you were impressed by and the biggest things to work on?
I mean, as you know right now, COVID is probably going to be the toughest opponent this year. There are games being canceled, every day. Going into the Florida game, we had lost a lot of practice time because we had one case. One positive case, which put us down for 14 days. And so going into that Florida game, you can't go play a Power 5 school and only really have, 4 days leading up to it just to prepare when you don't lost 14 days. So it was tough. We came back and played better basketball the other night against La Tech. Made some mistakes down the stretch that kind of cost us, but we were really pleased with the effort. We hope to be playing much better as we move along because, like I said, right now COVID is winning. That the NCAA has put a lot of things in place where you can play a maximum of 25, 26 games and down to a minimum of 13 games. So they've actually built that in there where, to be NCAA eligible to possibly make it to postseason play, 13 is the minimum games that you can play. So.
About some of those standout players in that Tech game, obviously that was much better performance by everybody than that first rough game. Now we get a little background on that. So Alexis Holt, a senior, it looks like, scored 17 points. Obviously she probably brings a lot of leadership to the team, being a senior leader, but how have you seen her improve over the year, and what does she do that really is special?
She's a coach's dream. She's one of those players that every coach dreams of having, one that just stays in the gym, put the work in, never complains. We count on her a lot because she plays a lot of positions for us. So she was a bright spot for us, along with, possibly Candace Paramore, who's been playing pretty good going into her junior year. Some of the other players, we have a really great group of freshmen that have come in. They're going to be a great group of freshmen that's going to really carry that torch once these seniors move on. And you're going to see a lot from them going into the season. They're going to grow up quick. We're going to lean on them heavily, and we're going to throw them in the fire early and see what happens.
Speaking of bringing in talent, y'all just had early signing day, had 3 early signees coming that way. I know we had a local girl and went and covered that. So kind of talk to me about some of those players and what you have to look for them, even though it's down the road.
Well, Marissa Tell is going to be a great young lady who's from right down the road in Haynesville. She's going to come in, and she's going to be one of those guards and wings that come in and kind of fall into the line of guards that we've had over the last four years. Maples is coming from Arkansas, who's going to be a dynamic combo guard who can score. And Victoria Anafe is coming from Washington, D.C. She's a rebounding post that brings a lot of physicality to the game. Probably going to wind up bringing another player on in the late signing period. But, the thing about us is that we never really want to rebuild. We always want to reload. And so that's always been our motto, is to just continue bringing in players that you can bring in and keep that success going from year to year.
Last year was a little bit of a weird year in terms of y'all's record and everything. You really strong program, and obviously you performed well, but a little bit of a rough year. So kind of goals going into this season, lessons you learned last year, players you've seen develop.
I talked to some of the coaches in conference, and they always joke at me and say, well, Fred, you can't win every year. You've been winning ever since you stepped on campus. Last year was a rebuilding year for us. Like I said, we lost 95 to 98% of our production. You don't lose that and then come right back and continue to be successful the next year. We've only been together for about a month and a half now, and so chemistry doesn't happen overnight. We're going to continue to get better. We're going to continue to get back to playing a great brand of basketball. And this team is driven. They, like I said, they took the bumps and the bruises and the punches last year, and they're ready to get on the winning track again. And I think we're going to start that pretty
That 13 to 25 game range the NCAA has already put in place to be eligible for the postseason. It's really interesting, Wesley. We'll see how that plays out this year. We'll also get to see the Lady Tigers back in action for their home opener on Wednesday. That's a 10 a.m. tip against ULM.
You're not up at 10 a.m. I'm not up at 10 a.m. Next Sunday, Grambling's in Birmingham for a 2 p.m. tip-off against the Blazers. That's a little bit better.
Yeah, a little bit better.
Coming up, we introduce you to this week's Playmaker in the Community.
And we've got this week's Bright Smile Award winner next.